Hi, my name is Karen O'Brien, and do you need to empty a house quickly? This is what we're going to talk about today, along with my friend Mushroom here, and stay tuned. I'll be right back. Number one, the first thing we're going to do is, whose house are we talking about? Is it a relative? Is it grandma or grandpa's house? Is it someone you don't even know? The number one thing I want to advise you to do is to find out who the real owner is. If they say it's grandpa or if they say it's your aunt, you need to check the title because, oops, it could be in a trust. Oops, it could be really a life estate. Or, oops, it could be really in someone else's name. And you got to know that. So that's number one. By the way, you're a real estate agent or your attorney can do that title search for you. Number two, empty the refrigerator. Very important. Do not unplug it. Number three, check to see the status of the home insurance policy. Make sure it's active, and if it isn't, activate it ASAP. Number four, assess the value of what's in every room. I would say discuss with, I'm going to assume that this is a house of someone who's deceased and you have to take care of it. So assess what's in every room, discuss with the beneficiaries of the will or the trust how they can get together and go through the house and mark everything that they want. If no one wants anything, then quickly mark everything that needs to be taken away. The next thing, number five, is people have a habit of hiding things. So you want to go into every nook and cranny of this house. Once you go through papers and fill trash bags and that kind of thing, put it out in the trash. The furniture, you should really go from the attic to the basement and check every nook and cranny. I once had a client who, when the house was empty, went through the house one more time and found in the attic a loose brick. Took out the brick and found an envelope full of cash. Now, if that house was sold, that cash would belong to the new owner. So think of that and how eccentric the person who lived there was, or, you know, how much of a planner they were. And in an emergency, they could have hidden something valuable. So go through every nook and cranny before you wrap it up. Oh, by the way, this is Mushroom, and she wants to sit in my lap, so I'm letting her. Okay, Mush. So number six is hire a reputed downsize move manager. And I'll tell you how important that is. Now, you can do it yourself, but if you hire a downsize manager, they will walk through with you. They will do all the heavy lifting. They will call Goodwill. They will find a buyer if there's something valuable, and they know antique people. They have all the connections, and they can do it in a specified amount of time, and they charge by the hour. So that is a great idea. I know a few who are priced very reasonably, but I'm gonna say your average house, you could spend easily about $1,000 or $2,000, but look at the big picture, because the pain and suffering it will save you. But if you really need to go through everything, I understand. You can also work with the downsize manager so that everything gets covered and you still can do your going through every little thing. You also will probably need a dumpster. And just so you know, silver, sterling silver, china, beautiful china. Nobody wants them anymore, I'm sorry, but they don't. You can't give it away sometimes, because society now is very informal, as you might have noticed, and so this really puts a damper on things. If you could put everything in a warehouse and wait 30, 40 years and pull it all out, it might be the rage. But right now, the best thing you could do is to give it to young family members starting out on their own, and their everyday dishes gets to be beautiful china, and they don't have to spend the money. I'd like to address wallpaper, old carpet. If I were you and you were going to sell this home, I would get that wallpaper taken off, have the walls washed. If you do it yourself, you realize you have to wash all that glue off as well. And if you hired someone, sometimes it costs as much to take it down as it is to put it up. But if you can get all that off and clean and a coat of fresh neutral paint, the carpets might have hard wood under them, and that is the most important thing to a lot of buyers right now. So I would suggest you rip up the carpet and have the floors, polished and shined up. Now you have a really basic house. Maybe it's not updated, but it's clean. Oh, speaking of cleaning, the final step is hire professional cleaners. Let them spend an entire day in there. Have them use a toothbrush. Get all the switch plates and the grime around the switch plates. Polish and shine everything up. Make it sparkle and feel sanitized. So much better chances of selling your home to someone who knows they have to do updates if it's sparkling clean. If it's grubby, it's really going to hurt your sale. So I hope you took notes, quick ways to get all of this done. You can do it in 30 days or less. If you'd like to get more tips, free real estate tips, I post every single Wednesday, and it's called Boston in the Burbs. And this is for the Boston area and surrounding suburbs. My name again, Karen O'Brien. Please subscribe, please comment, and please hit the thumbs up if this was helpful. Thanks, and have a great day. And good luck with the cleanup.